Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is MTG Ghoul Dude, and today we're going to be continuing our series of tribal holiday tribes. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what I've been calling it for the past couple videos, but we're going to be continuing the series of the holiday tribes. But before we get into that, I wanted to go on ahead and say Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you guys may or may not believe in. That's up to y'all. I'm not a stickler for that. Y'all do you. But I will say this. I love you guys, and I appreciate every single one of y'all that have stuck with me, and all you guys that subscribe, comment, like on the videos. It's all appreciated, and I just couldn't do it without y'all. But in the spirit of the season, let's go on ahead and get into it real quick. I have a few little announcements for at the end of the video because this one is such a short one. I want to do like some updates on my life, and while you haven't seen some videos pop up. But let's go on ahead and get into this real quick, starting off with Rust Spore Ram for 4 generic mana. It is a 1/3 artifact creature. And when it comes into play, destroy target equipment. Now, I'm not going to say this would be strong, but boots are afraid of rust. Everybody hates when they get a little rust on them boots. So this will put a little bit of fear of somebody into them. Next, we have Nyx Fleece Ram for 1 and a white. It's a 0/5. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain a life, which could actually be really important if you're running a life gain theme. Gatebreaker Ram for 2 and a green. It is a 2/2, but it gets +1/+1 for each gate you control. And with all the gates we have in the game now, that gate deck be looking strong, especially with that Ram. Because its second ability says, as long as you control 2 or more, it gets Vigilance and Trample. And I love the flavor text on this. It says, so-called battering rams pale in comparison to the real thing. I played during this set, and it was a blast to see somebody with the Gates deck just having at it. And if you played any arena in Historic, the Gates deck is actually a thing. But you might not see this card. You see a lot of Mazes End wins, really. And then we come into our honorary sheet, but it's in one of them gray areas, if you want to call it. It's a Infinity card. It's called Ballerina. But for 3 and a blue, it's a 3/3 sheep performer, and it has flying. And when it enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on a non-land permanent you own. And for 2 and a blue, another target creature with a name sticker on it gains flying until end of turn. And the flavor text one is kind of punny. It says, cute as a mutton. But that is going to be it for the sheep. Now on to a couple of little announcements. So over the past, it's been a while, but over the past couple weeks, I've been preparing to for my wedding, and they can be stressful and difficult, and we've been trying to make sure we get everything in line and everything, and it went well. I'm officially married. I love my wife. We're happy, and that's all I can really speak on that, because it's nothing else. It's just we're together. And onto a more content creator kind of side of things. I have upgraded I'm going to call it a studio because it is kind of like my studio. But I have a new little quieter keyboard and mouse. That way I can do work and it not be as loud when it clicks on like you can still hear it, but it's muffled. Like if I were to click the space. Oh, yep, nope, we're not doing that, but yeah. Let's go on and hit stop that. Yeah, but the space bar, I barely heard that. So that is an upgrade, and it came with the mouse, so it allowed me to open up another slot on my setup. And then I ended up purchasing a new tripod for the camera. So, and if you have seen any of my posts here on the community tab for the channel, I can now start doing card sorting and like deck building live streams and stuff like that with you guys, and it's just so much clearer and so much easier to do. And I got a second laptop charger for that side of the room, because it's actually on the opposite side of this room, and they call me lazy, but I don't like moving cords and everything back and forth once I've like got them situated and in their home. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. You know, things are going good. I kind of shirked off on making content for Tuesdays, like you guys, if you guys noticed, because we were constantly, you know, doing stuff, and I had a lot of these Christmas videos or these holiday tribal videos already put together and put out. But hopefully after this month is over with, we should be back on the regular schedule of deck techs and other different stuff, and probably maybe some more streams coming along. But that's pretty much, you know, what's going on with me and everything. And I really, like I said, I'm just so glad I get to keep doing this with you guys. And you know, we're still holding strong at 154. I think I recorded a bunch of those before, and we were still at like 120, but we grew a little bit. So, you know, hey, that's you guys right there. But that is pretty much going to be it for me today, guys. Like I said, I couldn't be doing it without y'all. Happy holidays once again, you know, from your friendly ghoul dude, you know, lovingly with dead hands. But that is going to be it for today, and I will see you guys next time in the graveyard.